So you were talking about it a little bit earlier, and you talked about it a little bit yesterday, and this was something that took me a long time to understand was how to not brand the company or the products. What kind of posts could they create on social media to pique interest, not satisfy curiosity?
So first of all, talk about the psychology of if you are using your company name in your social media post, then what happens is a couple things. One, a lot of people are turned off. They're just like, man, they keep talking about their company. Jeez, enough already.
Right.
So there's that group. And then, okay, let's talk about the people that maybe they're open. Well, what do we do nowadays? Like if you hear about something, do you just, I'm going to go buy that thing?
Right.
Or do you go to Amazon to check it out? Do you go to Google to check it out? And, how does Google work? Is it if I look for news on Google, do I find the police officer saves kitten? Do I find, baby dolphin born and it's beautiful? No, I find riot, murder, car bombs, terrorism. That's what I see because Google knows that negativity gets clicks.
Right.
And so if you're a company of any size, then when people Google the company name, in our eyes as humans, we scan, we're drawn out by the people who say it's a scam, right? Or it's a scam, or, killed my puppy, or, drained my life savings. Like we look for negativity. There may be 10 posts about how awesome it is and how it saved their marriage, but then there's that one post that's like, it's a scam. And so that's number one, why you shouldn't use that. Use your company name. I'm not going to say ever, but just very sparingly.
Right. Very sparingly,
which is unlike most network marketers because they think for me to sell something, I must say the name of it. No, you don't. No, you don't. Like, if I said, hey, would you like to buy my new Zanzibu? You're going to say, well, what is Zanzibu?
Right.
What is the benefit to me? Exactly. So what is the benefit? That's what you should be marketing.
Boom.
And so, hey, I'm so excited. I started my new diet program, and you know what? I've tried so many different ones, but I've been able to lose 5 pounds this last couple weeks, and I'm just feeling great. Man, life is good.
Right.
What does that beg? That begs. What
is
diet
it?
program?
Yeah.
What program are you on?
Right.
It begs it. Man, I'm just so grateful right now. I went to my 10-year reunion last night, and I had people tell me that my skin looked exactly like it was in high school, and golly, I'm just so glad I've picked the right stuff to get that kind of reaction from people. Life is fantastic. What does it beg? What are you using?
Right.
Like, how could anyone, I would say mainly women, right? For that post, how could any woman not ask, what are you using? What's going on? And you say, you know what? I don't really pitch on social media, but I'll private message you.
Yep.
And you move to conversation versus conversion. So the wackadoodles on social media, they're just like, join my team, and you think that your non-persuasive company page is going to sign them up somehow. It ain't going to happen, right? You are going to have a conversation before they join your team, before they buy your product, before they buy your service, before any of that stuff happens. And so what will raise curiosity without raising resistance? And what would have you be the gatekeeper of telling the story? And so if I, don't tell them, don't give them all the information for them to do their independent study. Because if they do their independent study, they're going to find negativity and they're not going to join.
Right. Get to the next step, peak, peak.
Yeah. And then let's have a conversation. And in the conversation, I can talk about it because I'm the one controlling this, the story in the conversation.
Oi, listen here, you feckin' gobshite. Take your arse over to TreyBearer.com and sign up for his free Network Marketing Academy, where you will find tips on how to build your network marketing and MLM business. If not, well, you can go f*** yourself.